Whether it's Game 7 of the World Series or Little League, you're engaged in a game. I hear people tell me all the time, your image is this, your image is that. Your character is not your image. It all comes down to raising your heart rate. I just like to compete. It makes people crazy. These days, with everyone being so very busy, it's simple to say to yourself, oh, I'll work out tomorrow. However, you must arrange a time and adhere to it. Children always come first, therefore I'll sign for them before an adult. I'm not simply going to sign my name and walk away from it. I have essentially followed a schedule since the 8th or 9th grade. I've only ever desired an autograph from one player, Dave Winfield. That is the cause of my concern. Everyone wants to participate in it. My folks are very upbeat individuals. I believe you make an effort to grow from such errors. While everything in New York City moves quickly, Kalamazoo is more relaxed, smaller, and slower. Dreams do come true, yes. I constantly see challenges and criticism. Mustache, and no other facial hair allowed. When I was a child, volunteering was the farthest thing from my mind. I've always approached things with the mindset that I never wanted to make my parents seem bad. I believe there's a problem with me because I always want to win, no matter what I do. That's the main point. And I'm sure I'll like it. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I have been a baseball player. Have you heard of ladies purchasing shoes? I purchase DVDs. It's my belief that occasionally concepts must be acclimated to. All we want is to succeed. You have to act as if everyone knows about everything you do. The game appeared to get quicker at every level, because everyone is a reporter these days. Veterans Day, seeing all these guys return, practicing in the spring, and spending time with them, gives you an opportunity to get to know them. To what extent did my parents shape my life? They were, after all, the most powerful. However, I simply find it amusing. You must enjoy yourselves. I recall moving up through rookie ball, A, double A, and finally triple A. The Yankees followed tight guidelines. I was constantly told not to make excuses when I was younger. Everyone seems ticklish to me. You know what I mean? It becomes national news. I still go out, but I spend a lot more time at home. Both before and after being a professional athlete, you are still a person. When you're done playing or doing anything else, the last thing you want to do is wish you had put in more effort. It's very amazing because it provides kids something worthwhile to do instead of getting into trouble. I've always valued the former athletes. I sign for as many children as I can. The treadmill is something I detest. I have to put in more effort to disprove them. While I'm hardly a recluse, I do spend a lot more time inside these days. It will annoy me that you defeated me. Be in the company of kind people. I believe that a big part of my success in New York came from my ability to recognize and stay away from unneeded distractions. Even if there are probably more talented individuals than you, I just don't think there's a reason why anybody should work harder than you. You must enjoy yourselves. My aspirations don't stop with playing in the major leagues. I consider myself very lucky to have been picked by the Yankees and to have spent my whole career here. Since the draft is a complete lottery, I cannot have it taken away from me. We pay attention to the here and now. Obama received my vote. I believe that players often find themselves in problems when they feel pressured to provide a response to a question. I was fortunate to have found role models easily. Things become distracting, in my opinion, when they linger. Without a doubt, I have an issue. It fascinates me to see youngsters doing it these days. It is hard to perform effectively if you are not enjoying yourself. I will attempt to outpace my grandma if she challenges me to a race down the street. The game accelerates as the scenario becomes more serious. Being sensitive is impossible since you will face criticism. I have a fierce competitiveness. I've always exercised extreme caution in my actions. It never ends. I'm not lacking in feeling. There's really no follow-up if I answer, I don't know, to a question you ask. I'm excited to avoid doing that. You have to win if you're going to play at all. You know, that began when they were really little. Now that I live in New York, I can assure you that Kalamazoo and the Big Apple are completely unlike from one another. They're invariant. I believe that every child ought to set aside some time to help others. There's a tale when you go down the street with someone. Individuals who will be truthful with you and prioritize your welfare. Your character is not your image. I detest it. It's all in your head, everything. When my dad was in college, he played shortstop, and as a child, all you want to do is be like your dad. Either way you look at it, we're engaging in a game. They have offered assistance. I like being near music, but it takes a lot to get me moving. I'm emotional. Everything a player does to win a game cannot be measured. I will be engaged in everything that bears my name. The folks I am closest to are these ones. It is not over until the last out. Therefore, you don't want to be in the situation where you are down 4 runs in the 9th inning. My parents were quite successful at what they did, so I looked up to them. I want to win if we're playing checkers. Yankee Stadium held my future, my idols, and my hopes. Our future lies with our children. When someone doubts me, I adore it. You are being duped by any player who claims they don't want to attend an all-star game. However, that's who I've always been. When no one else is around, I like singing and dancing, but when I'm around other people, I find it incredibly awkward. Finding the perfect areas is all that's required. It's amazing that they took a break at such an early age. Everyone is prone to error. I would have greater faith in people. Yes, pressure exists. Someone wants me to autograph their forehead. That's just how I've always perceived it. I want to beat you, and you want to run down the street. It's an amazing feeling to put a lot of effort into something and have it come to pass. Playing pitching and defense is how you win. My goal is to start a family. I would really want to be able to observe individuals when I'm out and about and observe their behaviors. People discuss pressure. Thus, I always believe that listening may teach you a lot. Nobody is flawless, even myself. Your own qualities make up your character. Occasionally, individuals overcomplicate situations by worrying excessively about what other people may think of their actions or words. I work out of Yankee Stadium. Distractions are not what I desire. God, please let me keep this shirt on forever. However, my first thought when I meet someone is, what does this person want? And I set up a barrier for myself. It actually doesn't take that long, about 20 to 30 minutes, to use it. Although it's our profession and a business, I don't believe you can succeed unless you're enjoying yourself. Everybody can take pictures. I wish I could just disappear sometimes. Your own qualities make up your character. It's odd because as a child, I never was that interested in signatures. Participating in sports keeps us active and in good health. More attention is being paid than ever before. You become spoiled when you're a Yankee. It also provides you with the chance to network with a wide range of individuals, which is crucial. I detest losing, whether it's in Jeopardy, baseball, or board games. One does not appear in the World Series by mistake. I believe that individuals often get satisfied with a single title or little amount of achievement, but we seldom stop to consider our prior accomplishments. It doesn't matter who you are. Criticism is inevitable.